こえるか。だいぶちっちゃいね、音が。あ、聞こえますか？音量これぐらいでちょうどいいのかな。マイクが遠い。マイクが遠いかもしれないね。通常こんくらいかな。これぐらいでいいか、マイクは。マイク、これぐらいでいいかな。これぐらいでいいかな。これぐらいでいいか。聞こえるでしょう。聞こえますか？音量設定これぐらいでいいかな。こんなもんかなっていう。ちょっと名前振ったり。これかな、やっぱり。音声が安定しない。これぐらいかな。あ、 これぐらいでいいのか。これぐらいでいいのかな。マイクの音質はちょっと悪いかな。ちょっと良くないかな。とりあえずマイクオンでやってみます。 こえてるのかなこれは。
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Minnesota Vikings. Along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from US Bank Stadium. We'll get this up.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Ready. They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. Off the sideline to the 40. Angling to the sideline. Inside the 35. And they run. 78 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 7, Vikings nothing.
いいね。
Jason Sanders to kick off
7-0
for Miami.
is our score as this kick is sent into the air. High snap to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down inside of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Opening carry of the game. And he's able to push through the tackle. So pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a
It's
wide
a
open
gain of
hole
7.
and have breakaway
Brings up
touchdowns.
2nd
But
and 3.
that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Finally taken down after a game 3. That is good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4
So coming
yards.
out here after watching the opposing team
Vikings
score first, and
first down.
what you want to do is you got to establish a
First
little
and 10
early
at
rhythm
the
and get the
34-yard
drive
line.
started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Gets into the hands of Aaron Jones.
Complete to
And he will
Aaron
not
Jones.
get away. Terrific
down
open
back at
field
the
tackle.
31-yard
Gets him
line.
down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Here we go. Hawk 7, Viking it.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. A throw left side, but it's
McCarthy's
incomplete.
pass intended
intended
for
receiver was Justin
Justin
Jefferson.
Incomplete.
And 3rd down
Dante
coming up.
Traynor on the coverage.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. 19.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
McCarthy's
And this
pass
passing game
intended
continues
for
to come
Justin
up short these
Jefferson.
last couple plays.
Incomplete.
That's 2 consecutive
Results
incompletions in a
for
row.
4th down.
Now they're staring 4th
Ryan
down right in the face.
in punt
So
formation
on
for
4th
the
down, out
Vikings.
comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Deep to return is Malik Washington. And that's where his team will be in
Take
possession
over
of
1st
the
and 10
football.
at their own 39-yard line.
Hey, come on, two. Come on, two. Come on. Good.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. Brought in by Darren Waller.
It's a gain of 22
Inside the
yards.
40-yard line.
And the Dolphins
Can't ask
first
for much
down.
more. 22 yards
First and
on
10
the
at
first
the
play of the drive.
39-yard line.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Tua able to reach out. And the D closes quickly. He stopped that for a gain of a yard.
Josh Metellus on the
They're
tackle.
on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
He does a nice
Brings
job
up second
coming from
and
his
9
safety position,
at the
filling his
38-yard
run gap
line.
assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the gun, here's Tua. That's going to be incomplete. Very good run. And it's going to force third down.
Third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say,
Bailey in
what are you seeing
formation
out there?
for
How
the
can we
Dolphins.
find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And no return fourth
The
down.
Vikings
It's a
take over
touchdown.
first and 10
Now to the
at
20-yard
their own
line.
20-yard line.
On first down, here's McCarthy. Left side here. Back by Allison. And he's going to be out of bounds. Past the 35.
It's a gain of 16
It's a
yards.
gain of 16. And
the
very quickly,
Vikings
a first down.
Really nice
First and
job
10
there,
at the
Mike. I mean, he
36
sees
yard
the blitz
line.
coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Trying to find someplace to go,
Jones
but
on
nothing
the carry.
developing. Tackled
Bradley
behind the
Chubb on
line.
the
It's a
tackle.
loss of one.
It's a loss of
Looked
2.
like that might have been an
Brings up second
RPO, a
and 12
run-pass option.
at
The quarterback has the
34-yard
ability to put
line.
the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. As he throws and is incomplete.
McCarthy's
Just
pass
couldn't deliver
intended
that
for
one the way he
T.J.
wanted to. Not really
Hawkinson.
sure if there was much
Incomplete.
there anyways.
Makes
We do
it
know
third
it'll
down
be third
and
down.
12 yards to go.
Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
Right side. Gonna be caught. Second time they've hooked up on this drive.
A
This
gain of
one good
12
for 12.
yards.
And a first down.
And the Vikings
These third
first
down conversions are just so important.
First
Like
and
everybody
10 at the
stresses, we want to
47-yard
possess
line.
the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Fourth down is right. And they get to him and finally bring him
J.J.
down.
McCarthy set
As a sack.
by Chuck Robinson.
This is where the
A 3-yard
playmaking
loss
ability
brings
almost
up
can be a
second and
detriment
13
to a running
at the
quarterback. They
44-yard
have such
line.
confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs that sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play. And good job by the defenders tracking them down and took them down for a loss.
McCarthy Back into the air on second down. The pressure gets there again.
J.J.
And
McCarthy
again he
sacked
goes down.
by Jordan Brooks.
Jordan
An
Brooks
8-yard loss on
getting
the
in
play.
for the sack.
It's now third
Now it's
down.
going to be third and a mile.
Got it. Ready? Ready? Cougar 19. Warrior 70.
Left to throw is McCarthy. And the defense unrelenting a third
By
consecutive sack.
Bradley Chubb. A
These pass
6-yard
rushers,
loss.
they love these
It's
situations
fourth
where they
down.
can just
Yeah.
bend their
Ryan
ears back
Wright in
and go
punt
after the
formation for the
quarterback.
Vikings.
They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
On the return, here's Washington.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready? All right, go ahead. 21G. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Tua.
Intended for Darren Waller.
Just as the ball was arriving, it'll bring
Brings
up
up
second
second
down.
and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Tua on the fake, gets it to Waller. And he's goes up beyond the 40-yard
A
line.
gain of 12 yards.
Waddle's first pass.
That's good
Good
for
for
a
a
Dolphins.
first down.
First down.
And that's a nice grab
A
for his
gain of
first
12.
catch of the game, Mike.
First
And
down,
he's
Dolphins.
someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that
All right,
happen.
fellas, listen up. Ready, team.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass
Intended for number 30.
It
Incomplete.
is exactly how they coach it.
It leads
Once
to
he
second and
realized he
10.
wasn't going to get home, he does the next best thing. Get that big old hand up and knock the ball away.
Second and 10.
Get set. Out.
On the draw with H.A. This defense all over this one. They get each It's a loss of the couple.
He's brought down back
Some
at the
pretty good
40-yard
speed
line.
coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Third and long.
Ready. Ready, team.
A shotgun snap for Tua. That was incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment.
Jake
There's Jake
Bailey in
now.
punt formation
Punt
for the
second
Dolphins.
time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And he steps into this one, gets up a big kick, angled for the
The
sideline.
Vikings take over
And
first
that's going to
and
work
10
out well. Out of
at their own
bounds, and they
4-yard
mark
line.
it inside the 5-yard line.
Come down there. Back in 60. Like the
10 at the 19-yard line.
Come 19. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Down Jones. Momentum there.
Aaron Jones with the ball
Getting 8.
He was tackled at the
2.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. Check go.
Here's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson.
These are the play calls, Mike, that
It's a
offensive
gain of 8.
coordinators use to just
And
get
the
their quarterback
Vikings
and their passing
first
game
down.
into some sort of rhythm.
First and
Easy
10
pitch and
at the
catch, get the ball
35-yard
out of his
line.
hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. On the line now with Jones. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second
A
down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Taken by Robinson. And they'll be marked down at the 45-yard
13
line.
yards on the play.
That's the second
That's
time
another
they connect on this
Vikings
drive. This one
first
good
down.
for 13 yards.
1st and 10 at the
And if he's
45-yard
late
line.
with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Jones now. He'll work forward.
Aaron Jones, the
It's
ball
second
carrier.
down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Rocco 80.
To throw, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete.
McCarthy's pass
By the defender,
intended
bodied
for
his man
Justin
up. Wouldn't
Jefferson.
allow the catch.
Incomplete.
It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
They
down
have high
and
standards
6
for
yards
offensive
to go.
players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He's got his man.
Jefferson.
The most impressive thing about this
A
drive,
gain of
Mike, has
9
really just
yards.
been their efficiency.
And the
They've just
Vikings
continued to pick
first
up
down.
first downs, fresh sets of downs.
First
We just
and
saw
10
there
at the
with that 3rd down
32-yard line.
conversion. Continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. Forced out wide. He'll let this one go. Deep down the right side. Jalen Naylor was the intended receiver that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Up the middle. Here's Jones.
Aaron Jones on the carry.
It's not happening.
He was taken
Gonna lose
down
a yard.
behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed
A
that one out
2-yard
from
loss
the
brings
jump.
up
I mean,
3rd
once he
down
diagnosed and
and
knew where the
12.
ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On the set.
3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come 19. Come 19.
Looking to throw. McCarthy.
Close.
That's the one thing they couldn't have there. The sack that might take them out of field goal
A
range.
6-yard loss.
This is
It's
the
fourth
epitome
down.
of team defense. Not only are
Will
you able to
Record
rush
on
the passer,
for the
put
field
relentless
goal.
pressure on him play
A
after play, but the
57-yard
coverage on the
attempt.
back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the
Whoa.
quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue.
Whoa.
Here's the ball.
Extra second in the pocket.
Makes the score.
With the way these guys are
7,
pass rushing, that's all the time they
Vikings
need. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself
Will
trailing in a
Record
game,
to kick
you
off
don't
for
feel
the
very good
Vikings.
about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down
Dolphins take over first and 10
25-yard line.
at their own 25-yard line.
On first down, number 1.
와, 역소 야가됐다. 오.
Intercepted. Picked up by the veteran, Harrison Smith. And he is going to score. Pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like running one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and really jogging off the field, watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So we're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Safe kick taken at the 5. And he managed to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Tua. This one caught by Howard. And he's got
It's a
this
gain of
close to
14
the
yards.
35-yard line.
And the Dolphins
Give him 14
first down.
on that play. One play.
A gain of 14.
One first down.
And the Dolphins
Defense
first
does a
down.
nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6
Taken
on that
down
play.
at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here we go. Here we go. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll work now on second and 4. Ready? Cowboy 80. Here's a design run. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. First down,
That's good
Miami.
for a Dolphins.
And with that
first
run,
down.
this back is closing in on almost
gain of
100 yards
15.
for the game today, Mike.
First down,
He's had a lot of
Miami.
those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
There's a handoff to Achane, running left. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 13 more yards. He is turning out the yards. And another first down.
First and 10 at
What
the
we're seeing here in this
31-yard
first
line.
half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
Tua now on first down. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down
13
inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
13, pretty
Dolphins
lucky here.
first down.
Back-to-back gains of
A
13.
gain of 13
and
yards.
another first down.
First down, Dolphins.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's in.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
His second TD of the
Jason
game. This one
Sanders for the
gives his
extra
team the lead.
なんとかやな。
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll get across
The
the 20,
Vikings take
walk him
over
down
first
to
and 10
the 23-yard line.
at their own 23-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy.
ナイス。
Intercepted.
あ、ナイス。
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
So not a lot of yards on
take
the
over
return, Mike,
first
but
and
that's
10
okay. The
at
number
the
one thing
26
is
yard
with
line.
the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
He was brought down by Eric Wilson. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Second down, they need 3.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now this one's a design run. He will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running.
It's a gain of 8.
A first down.
And the Dolphins first
Now the
down.
Dolphins going to use the first of their
First and 10
timeouts.
at the
And they'll
11-yard
have a chance
line.
to talk things over after picking up that first down. Jason Sanders on
Jason
to try a
Sanders
field goal.
on for the field goal.
This about
A
as short as you can
28-yard
get.
attempt.
Sanders
The
kick
kick is good.
And the
Makes the
Dolphins
score
tack on
Dolphins
3 more,
17.
extending the lead
Vikings
here
10.
late in the first
Jason
half.
Sanders to kick off
It all
for
comes back
Miami.
to the turnover, and that's why this is such a critical emphasis for all teams in these situations, Mike. So you're trying to steal some points before the half on offense, but now you end up giving the ball back to your
The
opponent,
Vikings take
giving
over
them an
first
opportunity
and
to come
10
away with some points
at
of their
their
own.
own 20-yard line.
あるからな。勝ちても。
19 tight. 19 tight. Shut up.
They'll put Addison in motion. On first and 10, it's McCarthy. He's going to let one fly. Addison.
よし。
He is going to bring this one
なんとか。
DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
We saw it earlier. The defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him,
Jason
they turn it
Sanders
into
for
a
the
pick
extra
6.
point.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a second
kick
interception,
is good.
but this time the defense gets their
Makes
hands
the
on the
score
ball, and they're able to take it
24.
all the way back.
Vikings
Pick
10.
six.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Price now to return it. And he's down.
Almost
And
legal.
that's where the offense
At their own
will take over.
23-yard line.
Throwing here on first and 10 is McCarthy.
뭐냐?
15 yards.
13 yards on the
And a
play.
quick first down.
And the Vikings.
And that's what you call
first
being
down.
fearless, going over the middle.
First
That's
and
not
10 at the
everybody's cup of tea
35-yard
in this
line.
league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Cowboy 80.
They run straight ahead with Jones. Back to the line of scrimmage, and
Robinson
that's
on the
all.
tackle.
You know, Mike,
gain
what
on the play.
separates the really
Brings up
elite
second
defensive
and
edge
10
players from
at the
everybody else is
36-yard
not only
line.
their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
On second down, here's McCarthy.
Nice one.
He got home that one quickly. The third receiver knew it was
Intended
going
for
on.
Justin
That's incomplete.
Jefferson. Incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe
Taylor
throw and
Kobu
throws it
there
well short of the
defensively.
sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups
난
like that.
약간 옥소에도 약간 답은
It is third and 10.
Go. Go.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
Nice.
Taken in by Jefferson.
Those pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike,
10-yard
these
gain,
types of
but
anticipatory
it's fourth
throws,
down.
especially outside the numbers,
오!
Oh, look at this. It's a fake.
바뀐다.
Finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team
아,
unit comes
이거
off the
다섯
field,
번이야. 아니야?
they did their job.
다시.
On first and 10, it's
아웃.
McCarthy.
한 그릇.
Well, let's give credit here to the coach. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself,
A 3-yard
and he's
pickup.
able only to pick up
Brings up
short.
second and
인터넷을
7
위해서.
at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Lion.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them
It's a gain
14
of
on that
14
one.
yards.
First down,
That's
Minnesota.
another Vikings.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high
First
level,
down.
Mike, for a long
First and
time.
10
Not
at
too
the
many running backs
36-yard
finding
line.
success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
This pass hits going to be caught.
McCarthy's pass complete to number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the
From
31-yard line.
Here's second and 5.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one into the hands of Jefferson.
McCarthy's pass
And holding to a gain of
to
2.
Justin
Yeah.
Jefferson.
Sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
So they have these
Brings
rules
up
for the receivers,
third
Mike. They
and
call them
2.
green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and run and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. Again, nonverbal communication between the
7-yard
receiver
gain.
and the quarterback,
And the
recognizing when
Vikings
you're open,
first down.
stay open. That's
First
the
and
stuff
10
that makes
at
a
the
lot of these
21-yard
offenses
line.
so difficult to defend.
On the set.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar
In
19.
motion, it's Jefferson.
Set go.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Around, but it is incomplete.
Intended for Jalen
So, of
Naylor.
course, you prefer to
Incomplete.
connect on that throw, but think about it like
Makes
this,
it
Mike.
second
The
and
more
10
they
at the
continue to test this
21-yard
defense
line.
downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
79, bro. Let's go now. Hawks. 19. Tiger. 19.
Here's Joe. And we'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. Here comes 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun. It's a throw from McCarthy.
Cosa?
He's gonna have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a first
A
and
gain
goal.
of 10 yards.
I love the way
That's
the ball's
another
been moving around to
Vikings
different guys
first
this
down.
drive, Mike. I mean, it really
First
keeps the
and goal
defense
at the
guessing and
7-yard
off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Now McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5.
McCarthy's pass.
They'll get this down to the 3,
Jordan
but no
Addison.
further. It'll
A
be
4-yard
2nd
gain.
and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
This is one of those throws
at
where
the
you're hoping you
3-yard
do
line.
most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got it. Ready?
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hook.
To throw is McCarthy.
Buena, buena.
McCarthy's pass.
But it
Intended
falls
for Aaron
incomplete.
Jones.
He was
Incomplete.
trying to get it to Aaron
Brings up
Jones
3rd
that time.
and goal.
And now 3rd and goal coming up.
Seriously, was that even a play?
Cowboy 80. Go.
To the air once more is McCarthy.
What the fuck, man?
Take it in. Below the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Touchdown. Record now. On for the extra point. His kick is good.
Let's go.
In 7. It's 24-17.
Vikings 17. Will Riker to kick
Riker
off
out
for the
now, following
Vikings.
the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20.
Jalen Waddle on the return.
2-yard
The
line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Tua.
Gosh.
To the side.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And what a great job to
That's
keep
good
the feet
for the
alive.
Dolphins.
Inbounds as good as you can do it.
A gain of 14. And
Good
the
for a
Dolphin
quick
first down.
35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready, team.
A run out of the gun with A-Chain. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of
The
scrimmage.
tackle made at the
That's it.
36-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, shot. Ready, team. Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll work this close to a 1st down. Maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready. Out.
On the ground, A-Chain opens up this 4th quarter. And he's going to Dolphins 1st down. Able to
3
convert,
yards.
albeit not
And
by
the
much.
Dolphins
But they get
first
it on
down.
3rd and a yard.
A gain of 3 on the
Defensively,
play.
these are the opportunities,
down,
Mike, at this
Miami.
stage in the game. You just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop instead. Now the offense can drain even more time off the
A
clock
loss of 2
with a fresh set of
brings
downs.
us 2nd and
At this
12.
stage in the 4th quarter,
the
great job by the
45-yard
defense,
line.
understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, here's Tua.
우와. 내리시기.
Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Intended for Tyreek
When
Hill.
you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown, put the game away, but you love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close
The
this game
Vikings
out.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
On 1st down, here's
어서.
Intercepted by the Dolphins.
He has set his offense
They'll
up
take over
with 1st and
1st
goal.
down and goal to go.
And just
at the
incredible
6-yard
field
line.
position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike,
Oh,
as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas. But don't bother taking those helmets off.
마카시
Give us a couple
못하게
plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 20 TX.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's into the end zone. That might be the
Touchdown,
knockout
Miami.
punch. Darren
Jason
Waller.
Sanders for the extra
Down
point.
Miami. Yep, the
The
point
kick
by
is
Sanders
good.
is good.
Makes the
His
score
offense will open
Dolphins
it up even
31.
further here
Vikings
in this 4th
17.
quarter.
Jason Sanders to
After the
kick off for
touchdown,
Miami.
Myers is back to boot this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll work his way
The
across the
Vikings take
25-yard
over
line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. It's a
down.
pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, it's McCarthy.
안 그러죠.
Will get this to the 35, a little short of the first down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous
That's
this
a gain
quarterback
of
can be,
3.
Mike, when he
It's
decides to
3rd
tuck it and
and
take
1.
off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go. Now go.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he will have the first down. The
It's a
drive will
gain of 8.
continue after a
And the
pickup of
Vikings
8.
first down.
Critical 3rd down conversion
and
there,
10
Mike.
at the
Now brings up a
43-yard
fresh
line.
set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Warriors.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hawks.
To throw, it's McCarthy. Looking for his tight
왜
end.
그래?
Intended for T.J.
He was
Hawkinson.
looking for T.J.
Incomplete.
Hawkinson on that one.
Ashton Davis
And
there
it'll
on
bring
the
up second
coverage.
down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
This is Jones. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A
Aaron
gain of
Jones,
8
the ball carrier.
and sets up
He's across
3rd down.
midfield to the 48-yard line.
Ready up.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Ball 80. Shut up.
Try and run for the first down with Jones. They work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is
Gain of
enough
6.
for a first
And
down.
the Vikings
I like
first
that call
down.
on 3rd down, keeping the ball
First and
on the
10 at the
ground. You see
43-yard
so often
line.
these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunity.
야, 씨.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. He gets free. He's going to bring this one to the distance.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Now
Jason
Sanders off the
Sanders
extra
for the
point.
extra point.
The kick
The kick is
is
good.
good. And the
Makes the
Dolphins are
score
going to extend
Dolphins
their lead.
38, Vikings 17. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard
Vikings take
line.
over
That's where the
first and
offense will
10.
take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's McCarthy. There's a throw right side.
McCarthy's pass.
Would be incomplete.
Intended for Jordan
He
Addison.
was looking for Jordan Addison
Incomplete.
that time.
Minka
And it'll bring
Fitzpatrick
up
on the
second
coverage.
down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
누구야?
Up and down, just shy of the 40.
Justin Jefferson.
Good work after the catch.
It's a
They
gain
get
of 16
and a
yards.
first down.
And the Vikings.
And this is a tricky
first
part of the
down.
game for any defense. You find
First
yourself
and 10 at the
protecting a late
39-yard
lead.
line.
And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here
그렇구나.
as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Six on that run before being forced.
맛있겠다.
36-yard line.
He tried
A
to find all the
7-yard
time he
pickup.
could, but when he
Brings
saw
up
that
second
space,
and
he
3.
quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
A fake to give, and now it's McCarthy. That's hard. Downfield.
Arizona.
Jefferson.
That's his second catch on
It's
the
a
drive.
gain of 20.
This one is good
And
for
the
20
Vikings,
yards.
first down.
I love this call, Mike.
First and
Defense
10
is
at the
thinking run here
34-yard
at second
line.
and short, so they go with play action. Leads to an easy first down. Really well done.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Set. Go.
A run. It's Jones. And he'll get 2 on this
Aaron
one
Jones,
before
the
being
ball
taken
carrier.
down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Set. Hot 79 Bronco.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. This
Start.
offensive line just no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss
Mike,
of
this
4.
isn't real
Makes
complicated.
it
You're just
third
not going to
down
win a lot of
and 12.
NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hill look to throw. Who else? Another catch for his big return. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down
A gain of
well
3.
short of the first.
It's fourth down.
We'll bring up fourth down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. They convert
A gain
with a
of
gain
15
of
yards.
15.
That's another.
The defender has to do a
Vikings
better job here,
first
Mike, of
down.
getting depth. He
First
wants to
and 10 at the
elevate that ball
18-yard
to give
line.
his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Throwing here on
Oh,
first and 10 is McCarthy.
危ない。
In the end zone and intercepted. It is picked up by the rookie safety.
Intercepted by the
And the
Dolphins.
Dolphins are going to take
They'll
possession
take
here
over first and
as they
10
get it at their own
4-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at
Oh,
that
yeah.
pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's a design run. First down. And that will not officially end it, but
gain
for
of
all
10
intents and
yards.
purposes, they're going to be
Good
able
for
to run the clock
Dolphins.
down from
First
here.
down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the ground, the first down run. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard
A
line.
gain of 12 yards.
It's a gain of 12
That's
there.
another
Good for a
Dolphins
Dolphins first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Dolphins.
So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.
なんか学習された感じす
And
る
that'll
な
do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
確か17周に当たるな。ここで勝たないと意味ないのか。どれぐらい本気だったのかはわからない。 パスミスってたっけ、ほぼパスやってない。